I am disappointed. So you've already read the title. So you guys know what I'm about to talk about. And that is the whole backlash with Aldis Hodge. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he's such a great actor. And he has been casted as Hawkman in the new Dwayne Johnson Black Adam film. And So here is what I'm going to talk about. I am frustrated with how the internet reacted with his casting. When he got casted, I was like, heck yeah, I'm hyped up. Invisible Man, straight out of Compton. This man, I haven't seen a ton, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, I've seen every single. Realistically, I've only seen 2 or 3 of his films. My favorite specifically is Invisible Man. And I think he's a phenomenal actor. I'm not saying he's an Oscar-winning actor. I'm saying he's a good actor. I want to see what else he can give. When you cast someone for a role, the number one thing you should be going for is talent. And right now, the big issue going on about this Aldis, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm just gonna say Aldis. Even though I feel like I am pronouncing that wrong, I'm very sorry if he's watching for pronouncing it wrong. If I am, but the criticism going is, oh, Hawkman is an Egyptian. He shouldn't be a black man, and everyone's criticizing all these because he is a black man being casted as Hawkman. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I am fine with him being as Hawkman. I'm fine because I know he's a talented actor. I'm just gonna wait till the movie's released to judge him off his performance. And the same thing happened with Black Canary and Birds of Prey. I don't care the race. And I think this is super hypocritical from comic book fans, because comic book fans are some of the most annoying people in the world, and I'm one of them. I know how annoying they can get. Nick Fury, in different comics, he's either white or black. They change it. Why does everything have to be the same? Now, there are a few characters who I'm like, don't change their race because their race is part of their identity. There's Batman. There's Superman. There's Wonder Woman. Iron Man. Captain America. There's a few other characters, like black, as long as it doesn't messes up their character. Like, the main character I wouldn't change is Bruce Wayne, because Bruce Wayne has that like white privilege, and the feeling, the fact that he does good even though he has all that white privilege. Making him a different race would ruin it. But the thing about Hawkman is, he's not really Egyptian. He's an alien being from another planet around Krypton. I forgot what they're called because there's so much information. But so he's not really an Egyptian. Not only that, but it's been proven by science, and you can go research this. It's been proven by science that Egyptians were in fact black. And in movies, they're always. Now, I'm not saying they aren't brown, like the light brown that they're seeing, but it has been proven that there were Egyptians that were black, considering it's in Africa. And it's just a modern version, a realistic version. And I'm surprised there was no criticism at all for Dwayne Johnson. I mean, Dwayne Johnson's not Egyptian, he's Samoan. He's more American now, because that's how he sounds like and looks like. But there was no criticism over Dwayne Johnson. I mean, I'm fine with Dwayne Johnson's casting. I am more worried because he's not really that great of an actor. But that's just acting. I'm not judging him based off his race. And Hawkman's identity has never been, Egyptian non-black man. I mean, just a few months ago, they were talking about Ryan Reynolds being Hawkman. And no one at all was like, Hawkman shouldn't be a white man, so why does it matter now that there's a black man that's going to play? Now I know you're going to say, but Ryan Reynolds was just more of a joke, and all this is a confirmation. Here's where you're wrong. A lot of people assumed Ryan Reynolds was going to be Hawkman, and for the most part, they were like, oh yeah, Ryan Reynolds funny, because it doesn't matter if they're changing the race. I'm not going to lie, I was more worried about, because I think Hawkman should be a serious character. And all this, when he was cast, everyone was just automatically like, "Oh my God, there's a black man as." And then there's lots of people also saying we need Egyptian representation. Well, Egyptians, it's been proven there is Egyptians that are black. How much more information do you need? And I mean, don't you think? I mean, if diversity is so good, then why aren't we letting a black man play the role? I mean, diversity. It's just a bit frustrating hearing all this news. I personally just can't wait to see what he does. In Invisible Man, he was amazing. I just can't wait for what he does. And there's the same issue in the DC universe already with Black Canary. And I know the name sounds like there should be a black actress. And I mean, the character in the comics is white, but it was never her defining feature. It was something that was just, oh, she just happens to be white. And I was fine with the race change because they didn't do much as long as you keep the character's identity. Now I'm fine. I'm open to new versions. I mean, look with Nick Fury. Nick Fury was a white man, and then they changed him to a black guy. I was fine with it because I don't care as long as the actor gives us their A game and brings us a performance. I don't care about race as long as it's not like a core character. Like, I don't want people to turn Black Panther into a Mexican dude. I don't want to see Bruce Wayne be an Indian dude. I don't want to see, characters who their race is part of their character. But if it's someone like Hawkman or Black Canary, then I'm fine with it as long as you bring a talented actor who's going to bring on their A game and put on their full-on, best performance that they can possibly give. And I'm fine with it. I'm definitely fine with it. I just don't like the idiocy. Why does it matter that much? Especially from comic book fans. The abuse that was given to the actress for Black Canary was unacceptable. The abuse Aldis is getting at the moment is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, you gotta look. Movies are not the comic books. What works in comic books isn't gonna work in movies. Look at comic books. There's completely different issues. There's different universes. There's a multiverse. There's different versions. Just think about it that way. When there's a movie, I don't get why y'all are harder to movies than y'all are to comic books. In comic books, they could legit change Superman to be a black man, and you guys wouldn't care. But once you see it in a movie, you're like, oh no, that's not my Superman. Well, it's a different universe. It's a different universe. I'm fine if you judge this actor based on him being a bad actor, but don't judge him based off of their race. That just makes you seem like a pathetic racist. And, I'm open to see Aldis get this performance. This is his biggest role he's going to get because Dwayne Johnson, as much as I don't like him as an actor, I know for a fact that man can secure you $1 billion in the box office. Black Adam is going to make $1 billion on its sleep because Dwayne Johnson has that popularity. Not only that, but you add that in with the mixture of comic book fans who already knew who Black Adam is. Yeah. So anyways, that's going to be it for the video, and thank you guys for watching, and peace.